going on, guys? Joey Cuz coming back at you again today. And today I'm going to be doing another unboxing video. And yeah, no, another unboxing. Well, I really wish I could be doing more range videos right now. But due to circumstances that are not under my control, my range is closed until the foreseeable future because of the beer flu, or whatever you want to call it. So I actually just picked this up the other day, and this is actually something I've been trying to get my hands on probably for the past like 5 years now. And because of your Hornet Fixer, yeah, that guy right there, he made this possible for me to actually be able to have this. So let's go down to the bench and I will show you, well, you already know what pistol is because of the title, but let's unbox this thing. I'll show you what kind of condition it's in. Alright guys, well, here it is. The Mosin Nagant M1895 is actually in this case. So let's just open it up and see what it looks like. Now, this pistol is a very unique pistol just because of the way it functions and because of the round that it takes. Now, Jim was told me he had some rounds for it, so he sent them to me with the gun. So now the round is chambered in 7.62 by 38R, which I'll show you in a second what these things look like. It's really really weird because when you actually first take the case out of the the box, you would think that the case is empty, and I'll show you why in a second. So, like I said, just taking out a case, it looks like a a spent piece of brass. Where's the bullet? It's not there. But excuse me, if you actually look inside, there is the projectile. It's actually recessed into the brass. Now, the way this is designed is that it's like a sealed gas type of system, I guess you would say, which basically the cylinder, the way the mechanism on the gun works is that when you pull the trigger, the cylinder actually goes forward, so it seals itself against the forcing cone, so no gas is able to escape, which also makes this suppressible. Now, there are videos on YouTube where you can see where people have suppressed them, and they do work. So, yeah, it's really really different. Now, like I said, I've been trying to get my hands on one of these for about 5 years now, and actually I have my hands on one now. So, here is the actual revolver itself. Now, right here where my finger is, you could see that it has the hopefully focuses in on it. Let's see, but it has the star and an arrow, which I do believe is a Tula marking, and right underneath it, it does say 1943. So I do believe this is a wartime gun. I forgot to ask Jim if for more information on it, but this is what I'm going by from what I looked up. And I have, let's see, there's I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a marker right there, a T and a circle. Then you have the serial number, which the finish on these is rough compared to pre-time war guns. So you can see, like, with the serial number there, they didn't take too much time into making sure everything was all lined up, whatever. And it's not too deep because one of the letters is like fading away. Let's see, they're on the trigger guard. Really hope these things come up. Yeah, like right there, there's a couple more markings, and right there on the back strap, there's some more. But I mean, this gun is in like really good shape. Now I know Jim takes care of his stuff, so I knew I wasn't gonna get something that was, crappy. And I am like extremely happy with the way this thing looks. Now, like I said, with this particular revolver, the cylinder actually slides forward. So what I'll do is I'll cock it and show you that the cylinder actually goes forward, which then seals to the forcing cone, which means all the gas, it's a sealed gas system. And the firing pin is on the hammer. And your sights are, you know, you have these, you have your little sight right there. Then you got your blade in the front. You have your little lanyard loop in the back. Now to actually load this, it's like loading a single action revolver. And I forgot to mention, this is a 7-shot revolver. So, you know, you drop the loading gate down, and then, you know, you put your round in, turn the cylinder all the way around, put the gate back up, and then you would, you know, index it till it locks in place, and then, you know, you would fire it. Now to unload it, you have your ejector rod right here, but first you would have to, you know, unscrew it a little bit, pull it out. Now there are, I don't know if you can see them, but there are like hash marks on here on the top, so you would have to line them up, and then, you know, you would turn it sideways. Of course I'm turning it the wrong way, but you would then turn it sideways and then just slide, you know, drop the gate obviously, and then you turn the cylinder to the point where you would actually be able to push the ejection rod in. Now it's not spring loaded, so you have to do it manually, which is a little bit of a pain. But here is, you know, we're just going to take one of the rounds and I'm just going to put it into the cylinder, and then you can see that the actual round itself sticks out of the cylinder a little bit, which which then would, you know, go into the forcing cone, so it would seal it up, and that's how you would get your seal. So that's how that would work. And then to actually take the cylinder out, you would take this pin right here, pull it up, if I can get it. There we go. Pull that out, put that to the side, and then you just pull the cylinder out. Now as far as breakdown of this goes, there's another hash mark on that, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little notch. You would line those two up, and then basically this pops out and there's your spring. So that's basically as far as you would go as far, you know, disassembly of it. And then obviously to put it back, you'd put it back down in the slot, turn it, and there you go. And then with this, with the cylinder, you would just put that back inside. I'll push that back in, and then you would just line everything back up, and then turn the ejector rod over and then push it back in, and then you would just turn it until it locks in place, and there you go, back to action. Now what sucks with this is, you know, they, like I said, I don't know if I said this, but you know, the import markings are right here. I really wish, you know, when they do this stuff, they would hide it, like maybe under the grip or something. I have seen some of them where they put it under the barrel, which is, you know, you don't see it as much. But, you know, it is what it is, so that's there. But other than that, I am extremely happy with this pistol itself. Now, like I said, I'm just waiting until my range opens up so I can actually go and, you know, shoot this, and, you know, just to see what it's like. Now, I didn't mention, but the trigger pull on this thing, I wish you would have told me how bad it was, because I would have asked them to, you know, send me a winch with it too, because this trigger pull is extremely heavy. I mean, it's it's bad. I'm not gonna lie. Single action on it. Obviously, it's a single action, double action. The single action is way better, but it's not much better. I mean, I've seen videos where they say that this trigger pulls somewhere around like 15 to 20 pounds on double action, and then single action it's at 10. How true that is, I don't know. I don't have a trigger scale to test it out. Plus, I really don't want to dry fire this thing that much to begin with. But yeah, it's an extremely rare and unique type of a pistol. So, guys, I can't do this pistol justice in what I just said, but anyway, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and you know, seemed a little bit informative. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of videos that go way into detail on these things, but I just had to show this thing off to you guys because I know some of my subs really like this old stuff, and I'm excited that I actually got this. So, alright guys, before I forget, I almost forgot this one. Here is the holster for it. Now, if this is a reproduction, I would think it is, but it's a pretty decent holster. You know, you got your little ammo pouch here. You pull this tab off, and then you know, you go right down here. You got your two little sections for your rounds. So I believe you probably put 14, because I think it's like 14 per little box. I don't remember, but you know, you put them in there, and then you know, little strap. But pop that on, and then you know, you take the revolver, stick it right in there, and see if I can get this. There you go. Goes on just like that, and then you know, you put your put it on your belt through there, and then when you go to draw, you know, it would be on your side. You just pull the out, and pow! Feel like Marty McFly in the Old West right there for a second. Anyway, yeah, that was a Biff Marty reference. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed this. You know, because I know a lot of my subs like the old stuff, and you know, this is old. So, guys, thank you for watching, and I guess because of that, I'll talk to you guys later.